Live from the Carl Chevrolet Studios in West Des Moines, this is Iowa Live.
Welcome back to the program, everybody. Everybody wants to get something really cool and get it at a really good price. And an auction is the perfect place to grab some of these items. We have a friend of ours joining us right now with the cowboy hat on. Going to find out where Jason Dent is. Hey, buddy. How are you?
Good. How's it going, Lou?
We are doing great. If you are from All Auctions, Inc., it's a company here in Iowa, but you are not in Iowa. It doesn't look like Iowa behind you.
No, I'm in Springville, California at the moment, so God bless these Zoom calls so I can still be in Iowa with all my auction-going friends and my rodeo friends.
Oh, that is really cool. Now, you're the owner of All Auctions, Inc., and there's a couple of big auctions coming up that we want to talk about, but I said you're an old friend of ours because people might not know you as Jason Dent. They might remember your rodeo name because you've been on this program a couple of times as Whistle Nut.
Whistle Nut, that's right. Whistle Nut and the Holy Rodeo Team, that's right. And that's what we're out here doing. We're rodeoing for Pro Rodeo at Springville Sierra Pro Rodeo. And yeah, that's right. But I needed my old buddy Lou to give me a little help on my auctions. So you bet.
All right, so let's talk about auctions in the first place because a lot of people realize the value that you can get at auctions, but there might be some people that are a little hesitant of going to auctions or maybe even afraid of going to auctions. Why don't you tell everybody what an auction is?
Okay, so that's true. I mean, an auction is basically you're selling somebody else's assets at public auction. And it's a little scary because people don't understand the process. But really, it's super easy. You find the location, you drive there, you register. Like with us, you'll register at the All Auctions Inc. trailer. You give them your driver's license, they'll give you a bid number, and then you go around, you browse all the things that are up for auction. And then when the auctioneer, myself, gets to those items, then when it's time to bid, we're asking $2.50 or $5. You just hold your hand up, and that'll be a bid. So if I'm asking $2.50, you put your paddle up, it's $5. You're in at $5. I ask for $7.50. If nobody else bids, boom, you just bought something for $5. You can have it right then at the moment. You pay before you leave. I mean, they're really, really a great way to furnish your Airbnbs, to decorate your house, or just to repurpose usable items.
Yeah, a lot of people are looking for some high dollar items too, and at some of these auctions, they go for pennies on the dollar, don't they?
Yeah. Right, and a lot of this stuff is authentic. It's the older version. They're remaking a lot of these antiques that we sell that are the real antiques at auction, and that's why I wanted to talk about my Red Barn Antiques and Collectibles auction that's happening April 30th, because there is a huge amount of these antiques, some of which old timers don't even know what they are. So there's a lot of vintage and antiques out at this auction, and I want everybody to know about it because there's so many antiques there that and they could be for storefronts, for homes, or great unique gifts. Like auctions are awesome to find those things that you don't typically find, or you have to wait to have purchased.
And this is Red Barn Antiques and Primitives, and this is going to be in Seymour. When is this auction happening?
Okay, so Seymour, Iowa. It's going to happen April 30th.
Okay, and things get underway about 10 o'clock in the morning, we see.
Yep, 10 o'clock in the morning. And there's some really super cool stuff. So there's a lot of people in Des Moines and around the state that have shops. And so this will be a great place to pick up a lot of awesome antiques.
Okay, we're going to go over to your website. You mentioned your website. We have your website on the touch screen, so I'm heading over there right now, and I'm going to scroll up and show you guys, what the touch screen looks like. And here is the public auction, complete dispersal. They're getting rid of everything, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so we're going to scroll up and you see all the information about the store itself, and then look at some of these items here. That giant rooster, that's pretty cool there, Jason. That is awesome. And we saw the gas pump earlier. Hills Brothers, an old coffee can that is on there. Now that gas pump, that's legitimate, right? That's authentic.
That's an authentic, legit gas pump that came out of a station, 70 years ago. Wow.
And these are just some of the items, and they are selling everything from this place. It sounds like the owners are moving, right?
Right. Yep. They've sold their property and they're moving. So we're selling everything to the highest bidder. And I mean, some things could Some things could go for high, some things could go for low. But the thing is if you're in the market at all for any of these kind of antiques, you need to come to Seymour, Iowa, and follow along on allauctionsinc.com, because we do a lot of estate sales and coin auctions, and there's just anything. It'd shock you the amount of things that you can purchase at auction.
Okay, I'm going to blow up one of these pictures here, because look at the cool tools that are here, too. Yeah. Look at that. And those are authentic tools, and those are the old-fashioned tools that are there. How cool is that? All right, people want to get more information about this, Jason. Where can they get all that info, and what's the phone number? Quick.
allauctionsinc.com. That's the website. You can scroll all of our auctions. The phone number is 515-231-5176. And I'm your auctioneer, All Auctions Inc. Go check it out. It's going to be awesome. You'll be glad you did.
All right, my friend. We are going to talk to you again on Monday and talk about another auction that's coming up real soon. Have a great day, buddy. See you later.
Thanks, Lou.